Hello everyone, welcome to the Numpy Exercises Overview lecture. In this brief lecture, we're going to quickly go over the exercise questions and how to approach them. Then, you'll go ahead and perform the exercises, see if you can solve them, and after that, we'll have a lecture on the solutions. Let's go ahead and jump to the exercise notebook and quickly go over the questions. Alright, here we are at the Numpy Exercises notebook. What you're going to go ahead and do is just answer the questions or follow the instructions in bold. And you'll see that there's actually output arrays for you, or output answers for you, which are the answers you should get. Keep in mind that if you actually run the cell that has the direct output below, you will overwrite the output. So for instance, if you're saying create an array of 10 zeros, hopefully you remember from the lectures how to do that. But if you have code here, such as print hello, and run that code, you will no longer see this output. So keep that in mind as you're running through these exercises. Alright, so basically we'll start off with asking you how to create some arrays, some array of integers, some array of identity matrices, 3x3 matrix, etc., some random number matrices, and then I'll ask you to create this following matrix. So keep in mind that you should insert cells here in order to not delete the output. Then I'll ask you to create an array of 20 linearly spaced points between 0 and 1. So just go ahead and follow the instructions here and pay careful attention to not overwrite the output if you're not ready to overwrite it yet. Then we'll talk about NumPy indexing and selection, where I'll give you a few matrices. In this case, it's just actually one matrix, this 1 through 25. It's a 5x5 matrix, and I will ask you to grab chunks from that matrix. And notice here, I have given you an extra cell since these are a little trickier and you need the reference. So go ahead and write your code here, and that reproduces the output in the cell below. And be careful not to actually write your code here, otherwise you'll overwrite the output that you're trying to replicate. And if you get it wrong the first time, you don't remember what you're actually trying to answer. So again, just write the code here in these cells, that way you don't overwrite the output itself. Okay, and then through those exercises, you're just going to be trying to grab the chunks shown here as the answers. Then, in that same matrix, or that reference to that same matrix, you'll get the sum of all the values, get the standard deviation of all the values, and then get the sum of all the columns in that matrix. Alright, that's it. Best of luck, and coming up next are the solutions to these NumPy exercises. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you at the next lecture.